Okay, so I mentioned with the other signs we are going to be addressing the first house, which is the way you present yourself, the way you project yourself into the world. The and then we have the fourth house, which is the card of the world. And the fourth house deals with your childhood state, your family, your mother, and just the things that you need in life to bring you back to that sense of familiarity and comfort as when you were a child. The next card is the seventh house, which is relationship oriented. It's work partnership or even romantic partnership. And the last card deals with the 10th house, which traditionally is the career house, but we are doing a weekly reading, so we're going to shorten it to include workflow in general, work environment, and finances. All right, so let's get to it. So the first card that we have here is just the face that you put out in the world. There's a very, very strong leisure activity, entertainment, and doing things that there's a little bit of procrastination, but I don't feel that it's bad. Corroborating the other cards, I would say there is a little bit of a difficulty as well in your environment or in your psyche that makes it a little bit harder for you to concentrate on from the practical end. So there might be a lot of responsibilities to take care of, but you're not feeling, like you're not motivated. You're not motivated to tackle things head on. And for this week, you might revert to like escapism, like in terms of music, in terms of, staying up very late as well, just because you're I do feel that I don't in the past you might have been very stressed out, and by the past I mean like as recent as last week, you might have felt very stressed out, and this sense of escapism in which you don't want to like deal with the drudgery of life. So there's a little bit of an escapism or escapist tendency coming through for this week, but I don't feel it's problematic because the other cards are not corroborating that, except this is something I feel that happened in the past. You don't really want to deal with the work environment, mainly because it's stressful to you. So because of it, you're going to withdraw within yourself. There we go. You're going to withdraw and take a step back and just, introspect a little bit. And at the same time, the face that you put out into the world, like this is basically the aura you project and how others perceive you. They feel that you are incredibly talented. There's a sense of like, music, art, and things like that related to this card. And this is somebody who could potentially, the aura that you're projecting is somebody who could be potentially a little bit moody. People don't really know where they stand with you, and you might say something and mean another. So there's a little bit of a guessing game when it comes to the way others perceive you, the things that they don't really know where they stand with you. So be clear and try to be appreciative. If people are coming through asking if you're okay, just try to be appreciative of their effort. If you need to like take some time off to yourself, I do feel this is something that happened in the past, but if it's like residual energy still coming through, try to focus on it, because we have really good cards in terms of romance. So yeah, just try to be more communicative with your partner. In terms of your fourth house, this deals with your overall environment, and it's the environment that you're interacting with, but it's also the home situation. We have the world. So a lot of expansion are coming into the picture for you. So that's why I would say, be careful with this escapist tendency, because you might miss out on opportunities, okay? The people around you generally are very, very generous. They do care about you, and they care about your well-being. And I do feel that no matter what, you're going to retreat to yourself and to your home environment. So you're going to be a little bit of a hermit, and you feel that your house is a safe haven. So that's what I'm sensing here. A lot of you are staying at home more. You're entertaining guests in the home environment. So it's kind of like expansion, but within limited confines. So you are going to be entertaining guests. A lot of people are coming and going in your household. There is also a sense, since this is in the house sector, of upgrading, switching to a bigger home. And this might have happened for you the beginning of the month, and you're just trying to, finalize the details, or at least you're unpacking at this point into a bigger environment. So there is a sense of expansion within the home environment. There's also like better communication with family members, with roommates if you have roommates, with relationship partners too if you live with them. Okay, so these two cards do indicate to me a sense of overindulgence, but I don't feel that it's that bad. Okay, there's a sense of overindulgence regarding the household, but there's also a sense of like music associated with this as well. So okay, let's go through the next card, which deals with the seventh house. And the seventh house, like I mentioned, it is relationship oriented. It could be work or it could be romantic partner. We have the Ace of Swords, which is a very, very good card. And this is arriving at the truth. Arriving at the truth. Now, with this card in the picture, it's starting to make sense because I do feel something happened in the past that left you quite disappointed, and this is a past energy. And you're kind of like throwing a pity party, and you're kind of being a recluse, and you are finding a lot more emotional comfort being alone or even entertaining guests at your home. But either way, there's an element of like hiding out like a hermit and waiting for a calmer atmosphere to emerge. And it is going to happen for you this week. If for those of you who might have dealt with like dodgy partners in the past, or your partner has been kind of like MIA and you don't really know what they're up to, a lot of truths are coming into light, or a lot of things are coming into the picture that provide you with more information as to where you stand with them, where they stand with you. At the same time, I do feel that communication, a new channel of communication will open up between you and a significant partner, and you're able to understand finally, like it's sort of like that emergence from getting to know one another, and you're finally starting to know how they think. So there's a sense of like heightened communication, but also, getting at the heart of the matter, getting to the truth, and finding out what transpired in the past and how you can fix them, especially. So, in terms of your work situation, we do have the Ten of Swords. A lot of you might have had dealt with work situations in the past. This is in the reverse position, so things are basically picking up for you. Where you felt like in the past something happened at work, where you were passed over for a promotion, where you were feeling like very unappreciated, and you felt that you did a lot of the work without the recognition. This situation is taking a turnaround for the better, okay? So it could, the Ten of Swords is actually a very, very painful card. It's in the reverse, so not to worry. I feel that the worst of it is over, so now you can only, climb uphill. A lot of you might have recently, gotten out of unbearable work situations, and you are transitioning into the new work environment, or you are in the process of looking for more work, and it looks very promising because we have a lot of expansion coming in. Okay, so in the past you might have had to like do some severing of current work situation or past work situations, and now you're emerging from it wondering, there's still that aftermath of like, did I do the right thing? Will I find another job? And I can rest assured that another job is going to be on the horizon for you because we have the card of expansion here. So it looks very, very promising. If you are like experiencing a situation in which you feel like you need to escape for a while, like take a break between, quitting the old job or starting the new, or take a break between finding a new job, it's actually a really good time for you to do so. It is going to clear your mind, and it is going to make you motivated about work once again. So there's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's just if you are stressed out financially and you really want to land a job immediately so that you don't have to stress yourself, so that you don't feel stressed or pressure, I do feel that a lot of new work opportunities will be in the picture as well. So try to wait it out and don't settle for the first thing. Try to wait it out. I do feel a more favorable job situation with a better pay, with a better job description is going to be in the works for you, okay? a lot of you might be traveling. In honestly, I do feel like a lot of travel associated with this, like out the state, out the country, overseas. There's a lot of travel element associated with this, and it looks very promising. So you need it to clear your mind, okay? And I do feel that at the same time, if there has been a falling out between partners, I do sense that at this point you are feeling very like self-protective with your heart. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with it. You know, take whatever time you need to heal, because it's vital to so that you can emerge as a better, I guess, a more open, a better partner in the future. All right.